last night. What a crap show. Find a trailer. That place is the most disorganized. I mean, I used to pull paper before. It's not that big of a deal. The places I've worked were you pulled paper if you had a drop and hook. If you're pulling in like the shredded paper and that kind of stuff, they would do a cursory sweep job. Get all the large out, and you just did the final, like the dust and all that kind of crap. Or, you know, if it was a cardboard load, they'd sweep out the big cardboard, you know, and that, and leave like dust and that. So you'd still have to sweep it, but it was an easy sweep. Not this place. Don't sweep out the trailer for you. I had a half of a 13-gallon kitchen garbage bag full of paper left from them. And I was probably pretty lucky. Well, we got a load. We're picking up paper, going to Iowa, and then depends on how long today takes. He's going to try to find me a load out of there back to Chicago. So we'll see you in a little bit. We're just waiting a couple more minutes, and we're going to leave, and then we'll get on the road to Three Rivers. Made it to a rest area. We're about 77 miles from our delivery. Be leaving in a little bit. Did our pre-trip, heading over to deliver load. This place isn't bad. If I get unloaded and he doesn't have anything, there's a big gravel lot next to it. I can park there and wait for him to find me something. He was saying he was going to try to find me something back in Chicago because Iowa's like pretty light on freight, so I imagine it's going to be a dedicated run. In fact, it could end up being something right out of where I'm picking up at. And you just never know. So we should be there about 8 o'clock. All I've got left is 16 hours on my clock. So whatever he's going to do, it's got to be today and not screwing around and wait. It was nice and quiet at the rest area. Iowa's got some like Illinois where they're a little tight to get in and out of. That's why I usually try run the risk, and I usually, if I can find the end spot on these tight ones, this way I can just pull straight out. But that's about it. We'll see you in a little bit once we get going. I was thinking about it. Because that's going to probably start next week, Thursday. That'll be the end of my I don't know if they're just going to tear up the highway. If it's 4 days, it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I don't know how much you can do in 4 days. That bridge has always been supposedly threatened, slated that someday it'll fall down. So you're gonna need short of tearing it down, and then both east and west would be screwed. Have to clean and put in extra supports, and maybe dig a couple extra caissons to support the bridge. I don't know what they're gonna do. And my friend who sent me the picture of it on the news, it did show like, okay, these are gonna be the detours for it. Now, car-wise, they can take 100 different directions to just get across the river. Truck-wise, I can only see if you're going east out of anything. Like if you're coming out of Iowa and you're going to go east, you might as well just take 88 across and jump on 294 south and then just take that. Don't bother with even trying to run 80 across. It's just not. Because you figure you got, I can only think of 3 or 2 if you're going out towards the East Coast, like New York, Pennsylvania, and that, and you're loading in, say, Bolingbrook. I can only think of 2 ways. Either you jump on 55, go up to 294 and down, or if you're lucky enough to load right off of 53, you can jump on that and then jump on 355 going south, take that down to 80, because that's past where the bridge construction would be. Going to Indianapolis or something, you might as well take 55 down to 74 and 74 across to Indy, even going to Ohio. Because that's one area that doesn't have like multiple 4-lane county roads that you can alternate and only go a couple miles out of your way. For those 4 days, if you're coming west, it doesn't look like it's going to be affected. So if you're going from Ohio and coming up and going to Iowa or something, that should be affected to probably no more than usual. But going eastbound, you're going to have to think of a whole different way to go. I mean, you can take, if you came across 80, you can take 47 up. I suppose, and catch something coming back to 55. Oh no, that would only be that would route you around that. Well, cancel that one. Yeah, I can't think of any way that's easy to get around. That's just one of those This should have been thought of ages ago, but and how to redo that. I mean, if you got a bad bridge, the only way I can think of fixing it is tearing the whole bridge down and rebuilding it brand new. And it looks like they were trying to expand it to 3 lanes anyways. So, yeah, like I said, you can look around, and the ones that are really screwed is anybody going to that Bolingbrook Amazon. Well, the only way I can think of is going to Arsenal and running baseline over. Because that was, you got off 52 and went down there. Man, that's going to be a nightmare going to that Amazon facility. And those are some big ones. We're at our delivery, backed in the door, just waiting for them to unload. I have to see if I have to pull nails out of the floor. Then we're heading about 40 miles away to make a pickup at same day delivery. And then once I do that, I gotta go do a drop and hook and head towards Indy. So I'm hoping if I gotta spend the weekend anywhere, I can get to at least a 240. Alright, we're loaded, but I have a sneaking suspicion I may be back. Dumbass got 43 something on here, 44,469. And he stopped. All he had to do is double stack 2 more pallets, and he put it, it's 2 feet from the end. Now, again, I've had, but he single stacked like from the half of the trailer back. So, I mean, I got it a little farther forward than normal. So it's possible that it's going to be like those 2 loads I had last year where I end up sliding it forward because they load more and heavier from the middle to the nose, and then all that stuff on the end just counters it. So going to hit the loves, fuel, and then go around and scale and see where we're at. Hey everyone. Well, this would have been another one I lost a bet on. I'm running into some very creative loaders. 44 289, and it was 2 feet from the back door. So I'm thinking, crap, since a lot were singles, I could slide it up like the 42-foot mark, and I probably should have been fine. I go scale, and I got 31 on my trailer, 34 300 on my drive, 11.5 on my steer. I had to where I got this thing slid, you could probably be legal with this amount for California. So that's pretty good. It's this guy at General Mills, that one guy at Georgia Pacific, and I can't remember what city in Wisconsin that is, from Duluth, and that guy in Ohio that loads polymer for Glock.